we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Tennessee. Let's get this thing underway. And the Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
It seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot back. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Oh, what a grab. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Vols are in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Vols. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Bringing it out, it's Davidson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw. First play, taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers offense makes their way out of the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. This comes from offense moving quickly down the field.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay.
Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Dump ball's caught by the running back. Eludes a tackle. That's a solid gain in the middle of the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The ball's going to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches have got to be proud.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. First down. They're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Motion now from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. The Tigers will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking for good field position here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Wide open downfield. And just like that, in one play, they move in the scoring position at the 23. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal, the 8. The Vols pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First and goal, handoff. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. He keeps it on the design run.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offense.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from the 34. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Oh, no, trapping back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. What a catch! Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Davidson. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Receiver makes the grab. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. He's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They try to sneak it for the 1st. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Excellent field position here for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Hamilton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has got it. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Vols. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion and a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big hit at the end, but keep him a fresh set of downs. The Volunteers will crank up the tempo.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Defense is coming after him. And the QB just goes down for a sack. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Vols will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Wrap down the middle. It's Hamilton. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking right, this one caught.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackle made after a big gain. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Clemson.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Look out, room to run here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davidson. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Intentional throw.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught quickly.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Clemson as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away on the ground. Great move in the open field. They bring them down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's reeled in. It's Staley.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. And the Vols have 1st and 10 here. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.